video. I haven't done one of these face videos in a really long time, so I'll do one now. This is going to be the sort of reveal for what my 100 subscriber project is going to be. I'm actually going to do a project for this one. Had different plans, but I never actually got around to doing them. So here it is. I'm going to be building the 1/350th Tamiya DD-45 USS Fletcher, flagship for the Fletcher class. I'm not sure which variant I'm going to do, like which stage of her career. I'm still working on that part, doing a little bit of research for it. I also bought the White Ensign models photo etch set, which I'll get to showing you guys what's in the box, because this is going to be the in the box review. I will also say that after this video, I have a backlog of some other video projects I'm going to work on. Like I have a B-25 and I have a Messerschmitt 108 project I want to share with you guys a little bit of that one of. So those will be getting out soon. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So it has a beautiful box art of USS Fletcher. I'm going to guess it's, from a little bit of pre-research, is that it was the 1942 modification, because 1942 she had the paint scheme. But I'm thinking I'm going to do the 1943 modification. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. It says it's a 1/350th scale, series number 12, 328 millimeters, and width is 35. And they give you the actual ship dimensions, along with other angles of the ship. On the box. Now let's get into the box. What we have here is the paint instructions for the USS Fletcher. Again, these are probably not going to be helpful because I'm using the 1940. I'm probably going to make the 1943 modification. And then the instructions themselves, I didn't fold them up right. They're all one-piece instructions. I'm not the biggest fan of. So, and it goes on to a bit of a history of the class of the ship, and sort of the history of the actual ship herself. And they go into other decal markings here. And, you got your stand, your hull. It's all one-piece hull. And yeah, just let that sort of scroll by there. Not too exciting, but at the same time, exciting enough. And this was bagged separately. This is the one-piece hull. If you look on the underside, there's a few spots that could use a little cleanup, but other than that, pretty good. It has all raised panel lines. Not a big problem for me. Looks like it's going to be built up to be a nice kit. Here we have the main deck. I'm not sure if after painting, I don't know how well the camera picks this up, but there's, from the back, oh, what is it? The camera there. There are ejector pin marks, and they're sort of visible up on the top. Not 100% sure how visible that will be once I get paint down. We're still shaking. You got deck siding. You got mostly deck, mid superstructure. It's like, and we got the main mast and the torpedo crane. several of these parts are not going to be used on this. Got more decking, and it looks like part of the yeah, that's part of the bridge. I can't think of terminology today. The same bag as the hull. Get this little bag of poly caps to make the main turrets movable. Not 100% sure I'm going to do that. Now, these next two trees are identical, so I'm not going to show both of them. This one we have one of the lifeboats, some we got torpedo tubes, we have depth charges, the depth charge racks, twin 40mm Bofors, our AA guns, our 20mm, and our main calibers. Looks like also a prop drive shaft of some sort. Now, decal-wise, they give you some decals. They give you markings for DD 445 through DD 448. And then 2 American flags, one waving, one not. And then for the base, they give you 2 sets of stickers with basically name of the ship of DD 445. So if you want to build 446, 447, and 448, you're going to have to modify the base just a little bit. And that was the model kit itself. Moving on to the photo etch. The aftermarket photo etch set I bought for this kit. It's the White Ensign models Fletcher class destroyer for 1/350th scale for the Tamiya and Trumpeter kit. And the code is PE35106. I got this from Scale Hobbyist, but they have a website you can buy from if you want to. It's a really nice for the price that it is. It's not, the $200 like Flyhawk quality, but at the same time, it's got quite a bit of details to it. I bought it for about the same price as the kit, so. And on the first page of the instructions, you get a nice picture of Fletcher in her 1942 markings and version. And then it goes into how you should go about doing photo etch and bending parts and gluing them down. And then on the back of that, you get a parts numbering diagram for what all each part is. So on this page, you get your parts list describing what it is. So and it comes with several stock railings, which I will probably be taking advantage of in this build. And it also comes with the anchor chain, which I thought was a cool little touch. Okay, so started off, the instructions have you do the 20mm Oerlikons. Not sure, they seem a little two-dimensional to me. I might just cut some parts off and put it on the ones in the kit, and we'll see how they fold up. And it gives you 20mm Oerlikons with a tripod, SG radar antenna, Mark IV fighter control radar is the one I'm probably going to end up using. And then you have the SC2 and SC4 radar assembly, along with the SC radar antenna assembly and the SA radar assembly. You also got the ARMS, RCM, and TDY antenna array assembly, along with Mark 51 director and lookout, along with the new depth charge rack. As they tell you, you can, if you're careful enough, you can save the Tamiya ones, like the depth charges from the Tamiya one, or you can make your own depth charges. So we'll see how that goes. And then they give you the K-gun rack assembly. I'm going to be doing that. And then funnel platforms and main superstructure, railings. Oh, this is not the right order. And on top of that, they give you other things you can do to make it more true to what you're trying to represent. More railing options and other parts such as spray guards and the funnel. And the modifications you can make for the mast. And lastly, bridge modifications. And the cool thing I like about this kit is they give you different platforms on front of the bridge, but I'm not going to be using either of those because in 1943, instead of getting the forward AA mount there, she got it mounted on the top of the bridge. Now into photo etch. This photo etch is really nice. It got a little bent up on shipping, but it's not too terribly bad. It's not bad. I will try and see if I can't show you some of these details. So down at the bottom, that's the anchor chain. There's some guns, various decking and railing. It looks like a lot of delicate photo etch parts. And this will be the biggest photo etch project I've probably undertaken. So yeah, this is looking like it'll be a fun build. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers, and as always, I'll see you next time. And model on.